Hello world and all who inhabit it. So today we're going to talk about people like me. The pierced, the tattooed, and the ones with the crazy hair who are looking for jobs. So I have made a list because I love making lists, as you can see, of places that allow colorful hair, tattoos, and piercings. So there are going to be repeats, and I only have experience with one job in particular, so I'll talk about that one the most. But jobs that allow, like I said, it's going to be repeats because it's sectioned by colorful hair and then tattoo/piercings. So, jobs that allow colorful hair. Hot Topic, Spencer's, some teaching jobs depending on what it is and working with kids. I remember I actually applied for a job at the St. George Children's Museum, and even with my tattoo, piercings, and pink hair at the time, they offered me the job and they're like, hell yeah, we want you. So yeah, you can get a job working with kids and still, the only thing is you want to make sure your tattoos aren't offensive. That's where it gets difficult, but yeah. You can be a dog groomer, you can work at Home Depot, you can be a vet clinic, you can work at Target, you can work at Sally's. Sally's is a big one because especially if you get your hair dye there, because it's easy to be like, girl, you want to dye your hair this color? I recommend this brand, So that's a big advantage. Claire's, Starbucks, Lush, Journeys, Barnes & Noble, PetSmart, CVS, a library, and the hospital. So with PetSmart, it's just any pet store. So that means Petco. In Vegas we have Petland, Exotic Pets, Scales and Tails, any sort of pet store. They typically allow it. And I'll save the store I worked at for last. How about that? Because it allows tattoos, piercings, and colorful hair. Kinda. I'll talk about it. Okay, so places that allow tattoo/piercings is Whole Foods, Hot Topic, Target, Big Lots, Forever 21, Staples, Petco, PetSmart, the pet stores like I mentioned, Torrid, Claire's, Burlington, Barnes & Noble, Journeys, Best Buy, Dunkin' Donuts, Sally's, Trader Joe's, Albertsons, IKEA, Spencer's, Kohl's, and Applebee's. And then the place I'm leaving for last is where I have the most experience. So this is a little restaurant called Chipotle. So yes, they allow you to dye your hair any color. I remember asking before I'd even started and I had got the job and I was like, hey, is it okay if I dye my hair? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, so if I come into work with bright blue hair, it'd be fine. She's like, actually, I think it look cute on you. So yeah, that's my experience with dyeing my hair. And so that was my first body modification or any sort of modification. And so as I worked there, I learned you can have visible tattoos and it's totally fine as long as it's not offensive. So I was like, all right, bet. And then I got my conch pierced. I didn't ask about it, I just got it pierced. No one said anything and I was like, all right, cool. And then I got my rook pierced. When I got my rook pierced, my manager was like, hold on, that's an issue. Your ear looks cluttered and that goes against policy. So I was like, oh, my bad, I didn't know that. And for those who don't know, my conch, it swells. Look at this ear and look at this ear. It swells a lot when I first get it. So it swole, and my piercer put in the wrong jewelry. So when it swole, the bottom ball popped off and I lost it, and the bottom part down here had closed up, and so I only had half of my rook pierced. It was awful. So I had to take it out. But recently I learned the manager that was like, you can't have more than 2 ear piercings was full of shit. So literally, let me pull it up because I have a picture of it and it's in the handbook. So that goes to say, let's see, into screenshot of it. So I'm gonna read you Chipotle's policies as of like 2018 at the latest, because they change it all the time, they update it all the time. Okay. So representing, I'm just gonna read the whole thing, okay? Representing Chipotle, we want you to have fun and show off your personality, but we expect you to be presentable. Your appearance should not detract. Sorry, I'm awful at reading out loud. Your appearance should not detract from our customers' overall experience. So when you are working, we expect your clothes to be clean with no visible holes, tears, rips, or stains, and for you to follow the guidelines below. Hat, Chipotle only. T-shirts, Chipotle only, no sweatshirts, jackets are best. Pants, jeans, pants/shorts. Shorts must be past your fingertips or your hand is held down at your side. A black apron, socks, shoes, crews for shoes, or other slip-resistant shoes. Jewelry, only minimal. Discreet jewelry may be worn by work or while working. I'm awful at reading out loud, I am so sorry. Jewelry may not distract your team members and customers, and it must be secure, no risk at falling out at any time, and tasteful to ensure that you are presentable and positively represent Chipotle. So you can't, and then it says no watches, bracelets, or rings except a plain wedding ring. Earrings. Okay, if worn, need to be worn with care and secure so they cannot fall out with our food. Duh. Prominent distracting piercings such as a nose ring, lip ring, tongue rings, and etc. and fake nails are prohibited while working. That's it with piercings. And then it says tattoos are okay as long as the body art is not offensive or vulgar nature. If excessive, offensive, or vulgar, you may be asked to wear concealing clothes such as a long sleeve Chipotle shirt. Smoking, no Chipotle clothing or logos may be visible while smoking. Okay, so here's the thing with the ear piercing thing. So it basically says you can have ear piercings as long as it's not distracting. So what I have right now is not distracting. I've gone in to another Chipotle with my ear like this and no one said anything because it's not distracting. So if you have ear piercings going like this, or you have, I would say, over 4 ear piercings in one ear, including your earlobes, and you're like wearing the actual jewelry, that would be considered distracting. But if it's like under 4 and it's spaced out and it's not like cluttered, I know the cluttered earrings can be super cute, but it's not like cluttered, then it's okay. Otherwise, it's not okay. But like I read, it says nothing about colorful hair, so you're totally fine to dye your hair however you want, girl, okay? Or boy, I don't know. Do you? I don't care. And then tattoos are fine as long as it's not like obsessive and offensive. But even with it being like obsessive, like I've worked with people with like big crazy sleeves and no one cared. So it all depends on your manager at the end of the day. But when it comes to piercings, Chipotle's fine with it, except for facial piercings. So when I'm at work, I have to look like this. I can take out my nose piercing because I've had it for 5 years now, so I don't have to worry about it closing up, and I can flip my septum. But if you just got like a facial piercing and you can't take it out, what I recommend getting is one of those retainers that are clear or it looks like a pimple, and just switching it like that so then you can't tell. Or one thing I've seen someone do is, this girl, she has a Medusa, and she gets like a band-aid and she cuts out a tiny like circle and she puts it over her Medusa so it's covered and it just looks like her skin, because her skin's like ridiculously similar to the band-aid's tone. It's weird, but it works. So if you can like hide it or make it less visible, then you're fine. I know you can't have tongue piercings unless you have like a retainer or something in it like that. And then, like I said, you can't have excessive ear piercings. So, I don't know the policies for anywhere else. Chipotle's been my main job for the past couple of years. So, yeah. But, those are places you can work with body modifications. I've applied to most of these places, and I've called and been like, hey, is it okay if I have like colorful hair and like tattoos and piercings? And we were like, yeah, sure, we don't care. So, yeah. So if you're looking for a job like me, those are the places you should apply. I know I'm not working at Chipotle right now, but it's a good place to work. The only reason why I'm not working at one is because there's not one in my area that needs me. So, yeah. But that might change. That might change. I got a phone call the other day. It might change. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Good luck on job hunting or finding a new job or whatever you're doing. I hope this is me sending good vibes in your direction and giving you all the luck. So good luck. You got this. Keep searching. You will find that job that would allow tattoos and piercings. If you want, you can go in the comment section below and hook a sister up. Let me know what other places I might have missed. And yeah, I hope I see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.